Dave Shelley is our Director of Crossroads Relief and Development, and he recently returned from Uganda where he visited one of our projects there. Dave, thanks for checking in with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now, it occurs to me that there are a lot of new viewers watching, especially with the expansion in the U.S. on GEB America. We want to welcome all of our viewers there. So some may not be that familiar with what this ministry does regarding relief and development around the world, and so maybe you can just give an overview of what we do.
Yeah, since the early 80s, and of course people will remember back then, it was the big Ethiopian famine. Crossroads viewers have supported a lot of relief and development around the world. Some examples might be like Philippines, where we raise funds and we're able to help on the ground with medical relief and food and shelter, and a great blessing to many people. And the development work we're involved in, it usually many times springs out of it. So the Horn of Africa, that was a big famine in the last few years. We look for permanent solutions. We want to be a blessing and help people, and then move on and help someone else in need. So it's been a great work that we've been able to, that our supporters have been able to.
Yeah, our viewers always rally around when there's a great need. It might be a natural disaster, from the Haiti earthquake to Japan and tsunamis and what have to the sex trafficking in Cambodia. It's just kind of a wide range of where the need is, and people rally around.
Yeah, that's great.
So Dave, currently one of our projects around the world is in Uganda. You just returned. Tell us what's happening there.
It was actually a real exciting trip for me because some of our viewers remember a few months ago we raised some funds to do more wells, and of course we have an agricultural program running on the ground to provide food for people, and we have a school, so you can see one of the tractors doing some of the breaking new ground for one of the families we're trying to help. That's an irrigated garden that is beside the school in Barlogno. That's going to produce food for the kids, and there's one of the kids at the classroom. He almost couldn't stop laughing because the camera was on him. But it's just wonderful work we're able to do on the ground there, and really change the lives of people every day.
So some of the things that were actually provided through our viewers and through Crossroads Relief and Development would be things like the tractor?
Like the tractors, instead of them breaking ground, as you can imagine that ground with an ox plow, how tough it's going to be, we can quickly break ground. We provide seeds and tools, and we help them for a year or two, just to get them on their feet. And then we graduate them. They're on their own, and they're looking after their own families. It's great.
And the school, what role did?
Well, it was Barlogno, as we've said before. It was a really devastated area during the LRA conflict, and the people needed a bigger lift in that area. So we started a school, about 168 students there. We've built some classrooms with volunteers that have come and funds that have come in. We're just working on a dormitory now because some of the kids, it's too far to walk, so we need to build that dormitory for them.
And so one of the things that I appreciate, I know our viewers do, with the Crossroads Relief and Development is that a lot of the projects have a long-term view in mind, that it's not just, help the immediate need.
Yeah, no, we're always looking for sustainability, and how do we lift a family up so that they can stand on their own 2 feet. So many of our water, we've got a couple of pictures of our water projects. So we're going around into kind of remoter villages in around the north and refurbishing wells, and so that they have clean drinking water. That's a real key. So the whole community, whether it's 600 in the community or 2,000 in the local community.
So that's one of the wells?
That's one of the wells that you can see on there that was just finished, and I was there to help with the dedication. We've got another picture of we're praying around the well, dedicating it to the Lord. And on that little plaque, it says, "The Lord is my shepherd," Psalm 23. And it's real important that, all of us, whether we're here in North America or around the world, have felt abandoned, felt that, people don't care, and maybe God doesn't care. And one of the great things we're able to do is tell people we care, tell people we love them, and then they can find the Lord as their shepherd. And that's so key. We bringing hope all the time. And the investments that people make and that we're able to implement in the field, I mean, 365 days of the year. Sometimes you give once and you kind of wonder, well, you know what? Every day, somebody is being blessed because of what you did. So it's real exciting, and they are so grateful and so thankful. And it's just wonderful to represent Crossroads around the world.
And we just wanted to pass on today that thankfulness to you, to those of you who made it possible through your support of Crossroads Relief and Development. And we're able to just, from time to time, give an update, a report on what your giving has done around the world. Dave, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.